Hello Vicky.
Hi. Hi, Miso.
Yeah, I cannot turn on the video.
Okay. All right. So you can talk to me though. If you have a problem, just talk to me.
Yeah,
Hi, Mina. Hi, Stella. Hi, Emma. Hi, Nat. Hi, Misso. Hi.
Hi, teacher.
Hi, Elsa. I was just wondering, what was the last thing that we did? Oh, yeah. We did color, didn't we? Yeah. We did those amazing, what was the word that we used? Analogous colors. Yeah. Hi, kids. Are you nearly ready? Okie dokie. Hi, Apple.
Hello, teacher.
Hey, how you going, Apple? So, make sure that you've got me on speaker. Got me on speaker and spotlight so that you can see what I'm doing. All right, go. Today we are learning about shape. Now, some of you here are brand new students, so you probably won't have like a background knowledge of what we're doing today, but that's okay. You can still participate in the lesson. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get everyone to grab some 4 pages, three pages of A4 paper. Remember what I said about A4? Look at my hand. This is a small paper, okay? It has to be a blank paper, nothing on the back, just a blank paper. Now, I'm going to remind you what an A3 looks like. Look at the difference between these two. Look at this. Can you see the difference? Right? So my hand looks really small here, doesn't it? But when I use an A4, it looks quite big. So we need 3 of these right now, and we need some paint as well. Thank you. Has everyone got their pieces of paper? Now, don't use the pieces of paper that I asked you to photocopy, not this one and not this one. Okay, we're not using those. We're using a blank piece of paper. All right, so everybody needs to get their paint out, and I'm going to ask you to fold this A4 piece of paper in half like this. All right, see how I'm folding it? Right, and I want you to start painting it with your favorite color. So I'm going to do one on this side and another one on that side. So what color do I want? You might even want to make your own color. So I quite like pink. So I'm going to just put a bit of pink on my piece of paper. Now make sure you don't put too much paint on there because we want it to dry by the end of the lesson. Okay? So I'm just going to put pink everywhere. Now, just so that you don't dirty your table, how about we go to the edge but no further, right? Go to the very edge of the page and no further, because otherwise it's just going to dirty your table or your tablecloth. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go as close as I can to the edge. Now I'm going to wipe up all that excess paint because, like I said, I do not want it, right? I do not want it to be soggy by the end, right? Because I'm going to do something with this paper. Did everybody watch the videos?
Yes.
Good, Apple. Good. I need everyone to watch the videos because it just makes things a lot easier, right? Everybody understands. We're all on the same page.
Yes.
Who said that? Who
I'm
said? Was that you, Miss O?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So there's my pink. I've got my pink down. I'm going to use another color here. What color do I want here? Let me think. So I want you to choose 4 of your favorite colors. Okay, 4. That was pink. I might choose. You know what else? I kind of want to choose a light pink. So I'm going to do pink again, but I'm going to make sure that I put a little bit of white in there just to make it a light pink. So I'm using my canvas or my piece of paper as a palette. So there's my beautiful white, light pink, my pastel. This is what we call pastel colors, don't we? Does anyone like pastel colors like me? I absolutely love the pastel colors. All right, so I'm going to make sure that I apply it evenly everywhere. Now, I reckon I've got way too much paint on here and it's not going to dry in time. So I have to actually lift it off. So I've got some tissue. I've got some just an old bit of cloth. See this? And I use this to wipe paint off. Yeah. So there's my paintbrush. And I'm just going to wipe it off in there. Now, I kind of don't want to do that because then it's going to be all soggy. So I'll just put it on some paper. Yeah. So I'm actually lifting off some of the paint so that it can dry quicker because we want this to dry by the in an hour. So we kind of don't want too much paint on there. Understand? Does everybody understand? All right. So I'm about ready for my next piece of paper. Right, and I have to choose another 2 colors. All right, so let's see what colors I will choose this one. So I'm going to grab another piece of paper. I'm going to fold it in half. So I'm going to leave this to dry. I'm going to put it somewhere where it can dry flat. Okay, because we want the paper to be flat. We don't want any creases in it. So now I'm moving over to my second piece of paper. There's my second piece of paper. I'm folding it in half. Right, and make sure you don't use the back of the other one. You can't do it anyway because it's wet. All right, and now I've chosen blue. Now you don't have to choose my colors. Okay, you can choose any colors you like, but you know that blue, I might just add a little bit of white to it. I really like a light blue. I think I like a light blue more than I like dark blue. How about you guys? What's your favorite color? You guys have a favorite color? So make sure I'm cleaning out my paintbrush. Oh, there's no water in there. Whoopsie. Let me just put some water in there. Here I thought I was cleaning my paintbrush, but there's no water in my cup. Silly me. Ta-da. All right, so now I'm cleaning out my paintbrush because I've got pink on there. I don't want this color to be purple. So if I put pink with this purple, this blue, it'll become purple, as you all know, because we did color last week. And we learned about the color combinations and the color wheel. All right, so I'm just going to dry my paintbrush so that I can mix it and have that really yummy blue, light blue. Oh, I just love this color. Oh my goodness, I think that's one of the best colors I've ever made. My goodness me, that is such a pretty color. I don't know if you can see it on the computer, but in real life, it looks amazing. All right, so there's my blue. It kind of looks a little bit like purple. Tinge of purple in it. But make sure you don't put too much paint on it because we want this to dry. All right, so I'm cleaning out my paintbrush again. Clean, 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 clean. Look, my water's purple now. Now, what is my last color? Let's see. I might do yellow. I might do yellow, but I kind of want a little bit of white in it. It's become a theme with me lately, hasn't it? I like to just add a little bit of white with my colors. You know, white makes the color opaque. Who knows what opaque means? It's a big word, isn't it? Opaque means. Oh, somebody.
Sorry, teacher, I just late.
Who's that? Is that you?
Anna, you know.
Anna, you're late.
Anna.
So what we're
Yeah,
doing
I
is
just go to my
we're getting an A4 piece of paper. We're folding it in half like this, and we're coloring one side and then another side. So I need 4 colors like this. This is my first one. Look, can you see? This is an A4. This is an A4 size.
Yeah.
I folded it in half, and then I'm choosing 4 colors. Okay, you just need 4 colors. You choose whatever you want. And now I'm doing my 4th color. Don't put too much water on your page because this particular paper is not very strong, is it? It's like normal photocopy paper. And if you put too much water on it, guess what? It's going to tear very, very quickly. All right, now, see all this paint? I have to get rid of it because there's too much on my page. So I'm going to get rid of it with tissue. I could do it on my cloth if I wanted to, but I don't feel like I don't want to dirty my cloth too much. All right, get rid of some of that paint. Oh God, I put way too much. I hope you haven't done the same. All right, so now I've got my 4 colors, right? Now we need to put that somewhere that it's going to dry. Yeah. All right, I'm going to put that aside. Show me your colors. Show me, put up your work. Let me see what you've done. Oh, Mina, is that page too big? Is that an A4 size, Mina? Is that A4? Yes, okay. Cool. Make sure it's A4 size. Good. Very nice, Miss O. What's your other color? What color are you going to do the other side now? Oh, yeah. Very nice, Miss O. You got those 2 colors. You got pink and pink as well. Yeah. Now, don't forget, you guys can use whatever color you want. Just because I'm using these colors doesn't mean you have to. Be creative, be original, be unique. Love it, Mary. Good girl. Now, Mary, are you using watercolors by any chance? Are you using watercolor?
Using purple and pink.
Yeah, I know. But what kind of paints are you using? Are you using acrylic paints like this? That's acrylic paint. Or are you using watercolor paints?
I'm using watercolor.
Yeah, I noticed that because it's very thin. It's very translucent, you know, it's very see-through. This is what we call transparent colors, yeah, with watercolor. Whereas acrylic paints, Mary, are you able to go and get yourself some acrylic paints? Do you know what I mean when I say acrylic paints? I mean paints that are in a tube like this. Yeah, Mary? All right, how's it all going, everyone? Are you nearly finished your 4 colors?
Use water paint.
Say again?
I use water paint. Is it
You
okay?
mean watercolor?
Yeah.
Watercolor, yeah, watercolors aren't the best paints to use, to be honest. Watercolors are very, very light, very difficult to manipulate, to use. Yeah, you need acrylic paints.
But I don't have acrylic paint.
Yeah, so this is the kind of paint you should get. So please ask your parents, because we're going to do a lot of activities with paint. Yeah, this is the paint that we use, acrylic paint. We are not using any watercolor paints at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tomorrow I'll buy it, I think.
Yeah, you need to buy some acrylic paints, my darling.
Mua gì? Mai mua gì? Nói đi mẹ mua cho.
Con
All right.
không biết
So
gì mà.
as soon as you, what, let me see your colors, Elsa. Oh, you got 2 pinks as well. Everyone's copying me. You guys are copying me.
Don't look.
No,
It's-
not you, Mina. Some of the other people are, some of the other kids are copying me, but that's okay. You can if you want to. Oh, okay. All right. So when you have finished your 4 colors, how many colors do we need? 4. Okay, so these are my 4 colors. Have a look.
Chuyện gì nó qua nó kể nó chứ sao con ngộ vậy?
Tưởng nào lúc nào con học nó qua nó lại nó nhiều.
Kệ đó. Nó không làm gì con thôi.
All right, so these are my 4 colors, right? Now, you ready, Misso? We're going to go to the last page. I want you to get another piece of paper. Wait, let me get rid of these. Remember what I said? You have to put them somewhere flat so they can dry. Now I want you to take another piece of paper, right? A4. It can be any sort of paper. Okay, now we don't need to fold this one, but we're going to color it black. Okay, so everyone needs to get some black paint, right? Put some black paint in the middle. Do not fold this piece of paper. Make sure that you get a nice clean paintbrush. We don't want any streaks of white or green or whatever color you've used, right? We need a nice clean paintbrush, and make sure that you dry it off. Dry off all the wet, all the water, dry it. And then we're going to just apply the black everywhere, right? Make sure that you cover the whole surface, right? Just black. Don't use any water. Just paint. This is going to be our backdrop. Make sure you put black everywhere. All right, we don't want to put too much paint because we want it to dry, remember? We're going to be using these. We're going to be cutting them up. All right, we have to do this quickly, guys, because we've got a lot of other things to do. So this shouldn't be hard for you at all. This should be this is the easy part. Okay, who's doing their black now? Who's up to their black part?
Me.
Yeah, okay, good. Oh, good. Have you done all your 4 colors, Lou? Lou Dang? Is that you, Anna? Anna?
Yeah, I'm not yet done.
Anna, where's Anna?
Me is me here.
Can you please put your name on your screen? Put
Okay,
your
wait.
name because I forgot that. All right.
Wait.
Oh, nearly finished.
I'm not yet finished the core color.
The 4th color. Mina, did you say you finished the 4th
That's
color?
my name, teacher. No, I'm not yet finished.
Oh, okay. All right. Hurry up, guys. This is the easy part. You should do this very quickly. There's not much technique to it. There's not much, there shouldn't be much effort into this. You're just coloring the pages. Yes, good, miss. So put it somewhere where it can dry now. Okay, where are you going to put it so it can dry? My first one's almost nearly dried already. All right, so I'm going to put my paints aside. Now, what we're going to do is, everybody ready? Put your hands up if you've finished your black piece of paper.
The black.
Tina, have you done all your pieces of paper yet? Now, guys, use a large paintbrush. A lot of people using small paintbrushes when they're doing this activity, and it's going to take you forever to cover the surface. Wow, Apple, now that's a big paintbrush. That's a big paintbrush. Apple, hold up your paintbrush so that we can all see what paintbrush you're using. Apple? Apple, put your paintbrush up. Let's have a look at your paintbrush. Let me see your paintbrush. No, not your work. Not your work, your paintbrush. Yes, show me your paintbrush. Apple, come back.
Yeah.
Can somebody tell her? No, I don't want to see your artwork. I want to see your paintbrush, the one that you're using. I want you to show me what paintbrush you're using. This is a paintbrush. Look how big it is. That's the paintbrush. That's why she's finished. That's why she's nearly finished. Now, remember, you see this one? This is a whole one. Everything has to be black, Apple, okay? This whole thing has to be black, all of it, right? Not half of it, all of it. Keep going. The internet's good for today. I reckon I've changed my internet and it looks good today. Yeah, you guys can see me clearly. All right, come on, guys. Chop, chop.
Gì hả? Không phải cọ bự hơn hả?
Nhưng mà con thích dùng cái cọ này.
I'm going to put this black piece of paper somewhere that it can dry. Okay, now we are nearly ready for our next. Good, Anna. Good girl. Put it aside somewhere where it can dry. Yes, nice big paintbrush. Everybody have a look at Anna's paintbrush, please. Everybody have a look at Spotlight. So can you see how big that is? It's a big paintbrush. Yeah, I have the same. My paintbrush is that big as well. So when we're doing large surfaces like that, that's the kind of paintbrush we need. We can't use the small ones. The small ones will take forever. See, that's a small paintbrush. That's going to take me forever to do. Okay, and we're wasting time that way, right? So please, everybody, make sure you get 3 different size paintbrushes. We need a small, medium, and large. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Who's ready to move to the next activity? Is everybody ready to move to the next activity?
No, wait a minute, just a little. I am doing the black paper.
Yeah.
All right. Who can remind me what kind of shapes there are? What are the shapes? What are some of the shapes that we know? Anna, I can't hear you. Speak a little bit slowly.
Square, rectangle, triangle, heart,
Yep. Good apple.
circle.
Yeah, good.
Star.
Good apple. Put it somewhere where it can dry. Okay. Put it somewhere where it can dry. Make sure that you leave it somewhere. Maybe next to the sun, maybe in the light, maybe outside, but make sure if you put it outside, it doesn't blow away. All right. So these are our shapes. Can everyone please say what I'm pointing at? What's this?
Circle,
This one?
square,
This one?
triangle,
This one?
rectangle,
This one?
oval,
This one?
heart.
Everybody, not just Misso and Anna. Everybody has to say these words. Go.
Lemon. Star.
Now notice how I have 2 different stars here. I have a 6-pointed star and I have a 5-pointed star. We're going to actually,
A crescent.
we're going to draw a star today. I'm going to teach you how to draw a perfect star. And the?
Crescent.
Yeah. Now, what's this? If that's a crescent, what's this? What's that?
Semicircle.
Yep. That is a half circle or a semicircle, okay? But that is called a crescent and that's a half circle. Notice how it's different. So basically it's a circle and then we just chopped it in half, didn't we? Yeah, but that's a crescent. It looks like the moon. A lot of people say that's the moon shape, but it's not. We call that a crescent. Everybody say crescent.
Present.
Good. All right. So these are our shapes. What I'm going to do now, we're going to move over to another activity. All right. So I want everyone, what photocopies have you got? Show me the photocopies that I gave you. Hold up the photocopies. Yes. What's the other one? You should have the horse one as well. Yes. And the star. Have you got the horse one? Yes. Good, Anna. All right. Now, the first thing we're going to do is the star. So everybody needs the star picture. Where's your star picture? All right. So basically, we need this piece of paper so that we can follow. Who saw the video? Did you guys watch the video?
Yes.
Yes, Tina? Good girl. Everybody needs to watch the videos. Otherwise, it's going to be very hard for me to explain to you. All right. So let me put these aside for now. I need my compass. Everybody needs a compass. All right. This is my magnificent compass. I really like this compass. It's brand new. I bought it not long ago. And it's really good. It's not one of those compasses that opens by itself too quickly. All right. And I also need a ruler. Okay. So you need a ruler, a fresh piece of paper, right? Fresh piece of paper. Now, everybody needs to open up their compass at 6 centimeters. 6. So you have to put the one end of the compass on the 0. Can you see where it says 0? And then the other side you have to put on number 6. Okay, you got it? Hold up your compasses so I can see that you have got 6 centimeters distance between the 2 parts of the compass. Good, that looks good. That looks like 6. Okay, don't move that. Now I want you to locate the center of your page here. The center of your page, and I want you to put a dot, the pointy part, and then I want you to draw a circle with 6 centimeter radius, which means it's going to look something like this. Now make sure that you put the dot very firmly in the middle, and you put a little dot with pencil where the point is. You see that? You need to know where that point is. So what was that, Anna? So basic. I can't hear you, Anna. Say again.
For play paper, teacher.
A4, yes. Now what I'm going to do, you don't do this. Do not do this. I'm Anna, you're cutting out, honey. Your internet's not great. I can't hear you. Maybe you want to put it in chat. You're cutting out all the time and I can't hear what you're saying. Write it in the chat. Can you write it in the chat? Or change your internet so it's better connection. All right, so what have we got so far? We have opened up our compasses to 6 centimeters, and we've located the center of the page, and we've put a dot right in the middle, and then we've drawn a round circle. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to put a line down the center. Make sure that it's as straight as possible. Okay, so I've got a nice line from the top all the way down to the bottom. See that? Easy. Can everybody see what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. Now, the next thing I want you to do is I want you to locate the other side, right? I want you to make sure that it's perfectly aligned. Now, how are you going to get the perfect? I want the perfect cross. So what you can do is get the end of your ruler, right? Get the end of your ruler and draw a line. Make sure that you're lining up this end of your ruler to the line, and then you can draw a line across this way, and then take it this side as well. So that shows to me that that is perfectly, what do we call that? What do we call this line? What angle is that?
90 degrees.
Thank you. 90 degrees. Very, very good. So we need one line going down and one line going across. Is everybody clear with that?
Yeah.
All right. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to put the pointy part in the middle again. Right? And I want you to open it to, hang on. I want you to open it to 10 centimeters first. Go 10 centimeters, right? Right. And I want you to draw a line up here, somewhere in the top and down the bottom. See what I'm doing? So 10 centimeters going up, just a line, and then another line. And now I want you to go to this side. Look where I'm putting my point. So one, the first time I put it in the middle, and now the next time I'm putting it to the side, you know, this side where the line is. So now I'm going to do a cross. I'm going to put another line across that line that I just did. Can everybody see these 2 points now? That one and that one. How did I do that? I'll do it again. I put, this is now 10 centimeters apart, right? 10 centimeters. So you take your ruler, you open it to 10 centimeters. You put the pointy part in the middle again, and you draw a line up the top, right? And then you draw a line down the bottom, right? Just around here, just up here and here. Now, if you watch the video, you'll know what I mean. Now I'm going to take my point off this middle part and I'm going to put it on this side, right? And then I'm going to draw another line this way and that way. Now, I want everyone to put a dot where the 2 lines intersect. So there's my 1 dot and there's my second dot. Can you see these 2 dots? One here and one there. Wait, I'll bring it a little bit closer so you can see. Can everybody see what I've done there? I put a dot right in the middle. Tina, you watching? Right, are you watching? You guys need to watch as well, right? I know that you're doing, but you also need to watch. So everybody, all right, can everybody see what I've done there? Give me a thumbs up if you've done this. Give me a thumbs up if you've done this. I don't have a thumbs up yet from anybody. So that does that mean that nobody's done this? Okay, everybody needs to do this if they're finished. Rose, you are thumbs up. Everybody do this with your hand if you have finished. Tina, you finished? Good girl. Ariana, have you finished? Misso, have you finished? Come on, guys. I need you to communicate with me. Tell me if you have finished. Anna, have you done this? Yep. All right. Now, I want everyone to take these 2 dots and I want you to line them up. Put your ruler upways and I want you to draw a line from the top, from this line, from this dot, should I say, to this dot, all the way down. All the way down. Have you done that?
Yeah.
Got it? Yes, no, maybe. Anna, that's not correct, my darling. That's not correct. Let me show you again what I did. Ready? Be ready? I made sure that this was open 10 centimeters. Okay, so take your ruler and you open to 10 centimeters. Right? Now, I've got the pointy side and I'm putting it right in the middle. I'm putting the pointy side in the middle. Okay. Now, I'm going to draw around here. I'm going to draw a line going that way. All right. Just a small line above the circle. Can you see where it is? And I'm going to draw exactly on the other side. I'm going to draw another circle, another heart, just a line. It's not a circle. It's just a line. If I went all the way around, it would make a circle, but I'm not. I'm just doing a line. Okay. Now I'm going to take my point off this center. Anna, you watching? I need you to watch me now. And I'm going to pull it on this side. You see this line that goes across here? I have to put my pointy compass side, right here. And then I'm going to cross over that line that I just made. Can you see that? It's going to make a cross. And then I'm going to do it on this side as well. And these are the 2 points that you have to draw a line down. Okay? Then you draw a line. So can you see how this spot is the center point? Anna, you watching? This point is the center point between this line and this dot and this dot. So that's the center. That's what we need to find, the center between this and this. That's how you get it. Did you do it? I want you to hold up your work. All right, guys, hold up your work so I can see what you've done. A little bit closer, please, Mina. Closer.
Kind of blank. Because I use it. It's not really dark, but
Yes, Apple. Yes, Tina. I can't really see. A little bit further back, Rose. Go back, a little bit back, a little bit back, a little bit back. Higher, higher, Rose, higher. I can't see. Yes, I think that looks good. Ben, are you going to show me your work?
I haven't finished.
Okay. All right. Yes, that looks good, Miss. So why did you do it on both sides? I only want one side. Just on one side. Just the left side. I don't need this line to be on both sides. Rub out the other one. All right. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to grab your compass, right? And I want you to find the spot between this line where it's crossing over, right? This middle part here, which is the middle part between this and this. And I want you to find and draw a circle. Right? I want you to draw a circle right in there. So make sure that you put your compass, the pointy side, right in the middle here. See that? Can everybody see what I've done here? I put my compass right there in the middle, right? The pointy part right here. And I made sure that I opened my compass exactly so that I could draw a circle right in there. Right?
Teacher Vicki,
Yes.
I just joined.
Oh, honey, we are way past this. If you just joined, then you've just missed out on doing this activity. You're going to have to watch the video from the beginning. So just sit this out until we finish. I can't take it from the beginning, honey. We're too far in. So just watch as we go, and then you can join the next activity. We've got about 3 or 4 activities. All right. So there it is, just there, a nice circle. All right. Has everybody done that circle?
not yet.
All right. Now you need to put your pointy part here at the bottom. Can you see this intersection here? Right here. Like this. And I want you to open it, and I want you to draw a circle that's going to be a half circle. So from here, you have to go all the way to here, right? So it's going to be a half circle. Can everybody see what I just did? So you put your pointy part just here, and then you draw a half circle. Make sure you don't go past this circle. That's why this circle has to go first, so you know how far this is. Now I want you to open up your compass. Your point is still here. And I want you to go like this. Right? See, I'm drawing another half circle. All right, now watch as I make it obvious which points we are going to join. So I've got, this is the first one. This is the second one. Can you see this half line? This is the third one. So I've got 1, 2, 3, and this is the fourth one, 4. This is the fifth one here, not here, here. See what I've done? And guess what I'm going to do now? Guess what I'm going to do now? I'm going to join 1 and 3, right? I'm going to take my pencil. I'm going to join 1 and 3 like this. And then I'm going to draw 3 and 5 like that. And then 5 and 2. And then 4 and 2. And 1 and 4. Now, who wants me to do this from the beginning? Can everybody see my beautiful star? Who wants me to do this from the start? Is anyone confused?
I cannot understand that.
Who said that?
Anna, yes.
Anne. All right. Ben, I'm going to start this from the start. So, Ben, are you listening? I'm going to start again because some people didn't understand. So this is your chance to catch up. You ready? Good. Now, I'm going to start all over again. New piece of paper. All right, Anna. So whoever did not understand me, please, we're going to start all over again. We need a ruler. We need a compass.
I'm not finished.
That's okay. I'm going to do it again. Keep going. Do you see what I just did here? All right. Now, a lot of people, when I'm speaking and I'm demonstrating, they're not really looking. That's why they're making mistakes. You should be looking at the video, the screen. So, Ben, are you watching? You need to open up your compass to 6 centimeters. Okay, so open up your compass to 6 centimeters like this. All right, have your ruler here and make sure that your compass is open to 6 centimeters. Got it? All right, now I want you to locate the center of the page. So is this the center? No. Is this the center? No. Is this the center? Yes. So I'm going to put the pointy part right in the middle. Make sure that you put a point first so we know where the center is and that your point is going to be right in that center. And now I want you to draw a circle like this all the way around. All right. Now this might be a little bit light for some of you. I hope you can see it. Can everybody see this round circle? Now, I want you to draw a line going all the way down. Be as straight as you can. I know some people, they might go this way or that way. Just go as straight as you can. So one line from here all the way down. Can you see that? All right, this is going to be an opportunity for everyone who missed a few. Now, I need a line that's going to go across like this. But you need to be absolutely careful that it's not sideways, okay? You can't put it sideways. You have to make sure that it's perfectly aligned. Now, one way of doing that, hang on, Apple. One way of doing that is by putting the edge of your ruler, right, here so that it's lined up like this and then drawing a line across like that, right? And then I'll do the other side. So that shows me that there's a 90-degree angle across there. Does that make sense? That's how you get the 90. All right. Who wants to say something? Apple, did you say something, my darling?
Teacher, how many centimeters?
6 centimeters. Okay, that's how big the circle is, 6. So you take your ruler, you put it on 0 and the other one on 6. So you have to open and close your compass where it says 0 and then 6.
Ngày nào anh bớt bài bớt lên trên không à? Em nhìn lại đi. Tối qua tôi bớt từ dưới lên rồi còn gì? Anh nhìn đi. Rõ ràng bây giờ ở trên dẹp lát, ở dưới thì bị phòng to ra nè. Thôi em nói nhiều quá.
All right. Now, are you ready? This is tricky. I want you to open up your compass. Ben, are you following me? Good. You open up your compass to 10 centimeters. 10. Open up your compass. It was 6, now it's 10.
Oh.
I want you to put a dot in the middle and a dot on the side here. Can you see these 2 dots? They're very important dots, right? I'm going to put my compass on the middle dot, and I'm going to draw a line somewhere here, right? Can you see what I've done there? I'm going to draw a line going that way, and I'm going to do another line going this way, okay? Now I'm going to put my line, my compass on the other dot, and I'm going to draw another line going this way. See how I've got a cross now? Can you see that cross? And I'm going to do the same on this side. I've got another cross here. Look. Now I've got 2 dots. Where those 2 intersect, I've got another 2 dots. And now I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to draw a line down from here to here, okay, with a pencil. So I'm going to just draw a nice line going down. Can you see that? Just on one side. And if you have any questions, make sure you tell me. All right, now, everybody draw a dot here in the middle. See, this is the middle part between here and here. That's the middle. That's how we found the middle. So put a dot right in the middle there. Now I want you to put your compass right there in the middle, right? But I want you to open your compass as far as this line. Can you see what I'm doing? And now I'm going to draw a circle. Whoops. Make sure you don't slip like I did. You need to draw a circle here. And that has to be the middle part. Okay? Can everybody understand what I've just done there? I've got this dot, which is the center point between these 2, right? And that's how we found it. You see how we found it? We drew lines, we draw a line, and that's it there. Now, everybody put a dot here. This is an important dot here. I want you to put your compass right there. But I want you to open up your compass to where this circle is, the edge of this circle. So I want you to open it until you get to the edge of that circle. And then I want you to draw a line all the way, but not all the way around, just a semicircle, okay? Because these 2 intersections are very important. So we put it here, and then we opened it up. We didn't measure this one, did we? Did we measure our compass? Did we take the ruler and say it was something centimeters? We didn't, did we? We just opened it from here to where the circle is. And then we just went half circle. Good. Now, Ben, we're going to use this point as well again, right? See where my compass is? This is the pointy part of the compass. And I'm going to open my compass until it reaches the top part of this circle. So the top part of this circle is right there. And then I'm going to draw another half circle, right? See that? Another half circle. Make sure that it's exactly on top of this original first little circle that we made. Right? Now, everybody has to draw an X in these places. This is my first X. We're going to call that number 1. This is my second X. This is number 2. This is number 3. This is number 4. Not here, but here. See that? There's a difference. And this is going to be my final 5th X. How many X's do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody must know, all right? So my first one's here. Then when we did this half circle, 3, half circle, 4, 5. So basically the half circles have a lot to do with it, yeah? And then that's the first one. Now I want you to take a ruler. I'm going to do this in texter, in marker, so that you guys can see what I'm doing. Now I'm going to put a line from here, from 1 to number 3. All right? From 1 to 3. Now I'm going to ask you to take this line 3 to go to number 5. Okay? Not to 2 and not to 4, to number 5, from 3 to 5. Right? And now I'm going to go from 5 to 2. I'm doing this in marker so that you guys can see clearly what I'm doing, right? Like that. And now I'm going to go from 2 to 4. And my last one is 1 to 4. Ta-da! What have we got? A perfect 5-pointed star. You guys need to watch this video again on YouTube. Get the link from Miss Duke. And you can do it. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to take another color pencil. I'm going to take red. And I want you to make a pentagon. A pentagon is when we join the edges, right? I'm going to take another color pencil just so that we can see it a bit clearer. See what I'm doing? All the way over, and the last one. So just take another color pencil, or you can take a marker if you want, but not black. And there's my pentagon shape and my star. Now, what you can do is you can rub out, you can take a rubber. Where's my rubber? Here's my rubber. I can't find my rubber. Hang on. Okay, and then you can rub out everything from here, okay? Just so that you're left with your pentagon and your star. Who understood how to make this star, this 5-pointed star? Good boy, Ben. Does everyone, can everybody please hold up their 5-pointed star? A little bit closer, Ben. Excellent. Oh, Mina, excellent. Oh, Misso, amazing. Rose, a little bit higher, please. Higher, higher. Oh, I love it. Oh, my God, you guys did so well. Mary, I haven't seen your star yet. Yes. Perfecto mundo. Excellent. Everybody did so well. Good. All right. Put that away. We're going to go to our next activity. Now, I want you to take the horse. Okay, take the horse photocopy. What we're going to learn in this one is we are going to learn how to draw something by shapes. Okay, we're going to do the shapes first, and then we're going to, a little bit at a time, we're going to eventually draw a horse. So everybody needs a fresh piece of paper. Fresh piece of paper, and make sure that you keep this next to you. Okay, now, first thing you need to do, first of all, you need a sharp pencil. Just going to sharpen my pencil. Ooh, that's a very sharp point. Okay, so what I need to do, I'm going to hold my paper this way because I kind of want to draw a pretty big horse. Yeah. We're going to draw. Can everybody see this oval? Now it's a little bit light. Let me see if I can press on it. Oh, no, I don't want to do it because this is the only one I have. Or is it? I have another one of these. Okay, so can everybody see these circles here? One is an oval, right? One is an oval, and one is a circle, and another one is a circle. So what I'm going to do, make sure that you leave a bit of room here, okay? Because there's got to be a head here. So this is going to be my oval. Draw an oval in the center. Sometimes you might need to do it 2 or 3 times. And then I'm going to draw circles on this side. This is going to be the bum, the bottom of the horse, right? And this is going to be the front part of the body, right? Now, again, nobody's perfect. They can't all draw the perfect round circle. So you might need to go around several times. See how many times I had to go over it? Yeah. So we have the half circle here. Sorry, the oval. Not half circle, the oval. All right, now I can maybe just rub out the parts that I don't want to keep. All right, so there I have it. That's my first stage of drawing a horse. Did I draw a horse? No. What did I do? I drew ovals and circles. An oval and 2 circles. That's all I did. So we are not thinking about a horse right now. We are just doing shapes. Now, what's the next part of this project? What's the next part? Who can see what shape that is? What is that shape? What does that look like? Yes, Ben.
It's like a triangle.
Yes.
Triangle looks like a triangle, but
Yeah.
not a triangle.
It looks like a triangle, but it's missing its top, hasn't it? Trapezoid. Trapezoid. Remember we called this a trapezoid? It's like a triangle without a top. So I'm going to draw a line across. Can everybody see how this is where the oval stops? And I'm going to draw a line across there, and that's going to be my triangle. So the triangle would be around there. So I'm going to go up and then up, and then I'm going to go across like that. Can everybody see what I've just done? It looks like a triangle, but it doesn't have a point. So that's going to be the horse's neck. And then notice how I've got another circle. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can see this round circle here. And I'm going to make that just there. Okay. Now, again, remember, we're not professional artists, are we? We might need to take a few goes at drawing a perfect round circle. So you might need to go over it a couple of times. That's why you can't draw in.
Teacher,
Yes.
if we have to draw a perfect circle, can't we just use the compass?
You can if you want to, but I prefer you get practice. It's good practice, Ben, to do it by hand. Okay, when we're drawing perfect stars like this, then a compass is very necessary. But when we're doing freehand drawing like this, then I think you should get some practice with just doing your hand. Now, we have a much smaller circle here, don't we? A much smaller circle. So try and get that circle in. We also have some feet, right? These are not feet, the legs. So we've got legs going down. There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3, right? And there's here again on this side, just under the circle, right? Under the circle, 1, 2, 3, right? So, oops, sorry, you guys can't see that. Now, this is where the magic happens, you guys. This is where the magic happens. When I say magic, this is where we start to see. Now, does that look anything like a horse? It doesn't, does it? It's just shapes. But what we're going to do now is going to make it look like a horse, because we're just going to connect the dots. When I say connect the dots, what do I mean? I mean, I'm going to bring it all together. So now I'm just going to look at what I've got here. Look, this horse is not even finished. We haven't even got the eyes in, and we haven't rubbed out all these other areas. So we need to rub out what we don't need. So are you ready? I'm going to start with the head. Okay, can you see this jaw? See this jawline there? I'm going to draw the jawline, and then I'm going to bring it like it's the mouth, right? And I'm going to go up and around, and I'm going to rub out whatever is inside this head. And suddenly, this is where the magic happens, you guys. Suddenly, that looks like a horse's head. And there's the nose, and then I'm going to draw the eye here, right? And then that's the ear. Now here, I'm going to round it off because this neck is never straight. I know that was a straight line, so it's just going to be curvy, right? Going to be curvy. And here at the back, we're going to draw the hair coming off. See that? That's all the hair coming off. And here the back, we're just going to join. This is going to be the back part where has anybody ridden a horse? This is the part where we sit. We sit in this part of the horse. Right, and then that's the bum, that's the back side. Yeah, the back side. We're going to go down, down, and then we're going to go in, and all the joints are going to go out, in and then out, right? And now here, this is going to be the leg part. Can everybody see what I'm doing? It's going to go in ways, in. All right. Now, the leg in the back is just going to copy. It's just going to copy the front leg. So we're just going to basically just copy what we've done. Now here, I want you to, okay, we'll do that later. And this is the other leg. So we've got a leg coming straight, right? And this is the under part. Sometimes you need to twig it. Yeah, you need to just, you just need to bring it all together, guys. Straight. And then we're going to go down and like this. Just follow what you see, and that's going to be the horse's leg in the background, right? Now, what am I going to do? Oop, I forgot the tail. So the tail's going to come out, okay? Now, I'm going to rub out whatever I don't need. What parts don't I need? I do not need these shapes. Remember, we did the oval and the circle here in the body. I don't need those anymore. I'm going to rub those out. I don't need the circles where the legs are, right? I'm going to get rid of those, right? Get rid of these parts that I do not need. And with a marker, everybody needs to go over their horse, okay? You need to just go over the horse. Okay, so what have we got? We've got the head. Now here, I'm just going to improvise. So this is the hair, the main, what do you call this part of the horse, right? Can everybody see how my horse is coming alive? Right? Starting to look like a real horse now. You know why? Because I've got rid of all the shapes. All the shapes are disappearing now. Now, see this leg at the back? I want you to do the cross hatching that we talked about. Who remembers the cross hatching? Anna, you remember the cross hatching. You're one of my older students. Okay. And
Oh, the cross hatching.
yeah, because that's the cross hatching. So we're going to show that this leg is behind the front one. And this is my other leg. All right. And this is going to be the head, like this. Like a little bit square, but it's not quite. Okay, and all right, and there's my horse. Oops, I forgot the tail again. Okay, and I'm going to rub out. Hang on, I need some cross hatching here for this other leg. Can everybody see how when we started this picture, we did not start saying, I'm going to draw a horse. We started with some basic shapes, didn't we? Now, if you want to color the background and draw some mountains in the background, yes, you are. I'm quite happy for you to draw some mountains, some trees, whatever you want to do, yeah, so that you can make it a little bit more interesting. All right, my little darlings, can everybody please hold up their horses? I want to see what you've done. Hold it a little bit closer so I can see. I know everyone's been drawing in pencil. When you finished it in pencil, make sure you go over it with marker. Can I see what you've done, Ben? Hold it up. Can't see. Okay, good. The legs are a little bit forward. The front legs are a little bit forward, but the body's very good. You guys can try this as many times as you want. Now.
Teacher Vicki, Teacher Vicki.
Yeah. Oh,
Horse looks-
nice, Mina. Oh, I love it.
Teacher
Me
Vicki.
so good.
Teacher
Anna.
Vicki.
Yes.
My horse looks like a mech.
What's a mech? Oh, look at you.
Mech is
So
like a
you've got other
robot.
things. Robot. Now you guys can try this. Oh, look at Elsa. She's got things on her horse as well. Oh, that's amazing. You've got like a little thing on the back of it for the riding part. Good. Now we're going to put this aside. What we need to understand is that everybody grab this piece of paper quickly. We don't have time. We don't have time at all because we had to do the start twice. Now, we're only going to do the first one, but I want you to attempt to do the second and the third one at home. So we need a fresh piece of paper. Running out of paper. I keep looking for paper. Where's my paper? There it is. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to follow these steps. Okay, can everybody see how we approached the horse is how we're going to approach these. So we start with like a bell. This looks like a bell, doesn't it? So you go start with a bell. Somebody's talking. Please mute yourselves. Mute yourselves. We don't need to hear that conversation. All right, so it's going to go out. Can everybody see what I'm doing? I'm not drawing a flower. What am I doing? I'm drawing the shape. So this is what I'm doing. I'm drawing the shape. And then there's a circle here, right? And that's how I start. That's my first shape. That's how I'm going to start drawing this particular flower. And then I'm going to add the details. Yes, very nice, Mina. Good girl. So I'm just going to press on it a little bit harder. Now, everyone's is going to be just a little bit different. Now, I don't recommend you press very hard because we're going to rub out a lot of things. By the time you finish, we're going to rub out a lot of things. Sometimes you don't get it right the first time, so you rub it out and do it again. Now I'm going to start up here. Can everybody see this part? So these are like spiky bits. Yeah, like it's like a zigzag, isn't it? It's like a zigzag. All right, and this is going to come off the page, off the yeah. So can everybody see how I've done a little bit of a zigzag? This is the green part, isn't it? And this part is going to go like that. And now I've got to do this part. So here on this side, I'm going to do, right? And then I'm going to do this part here, going like this, down, like that. And that's it, right? Now I'm on this step. This is my third step. My third step is going to come down. See how I'm adjusting things? I'm always adjusting things. These are the I'm always adjusting. Need to go back and rub it out. And these are the little round things. What are they? This is like the inside part. Okay, it's coming out. And this is going to go down a little bit. So you just need to just look at the different stages. Okay. All right, now you guys can color them in with pencil if you want to. You don't have to. All right, get all your pencils out and go dark where it's dark. See this area?
Teacher Vicki, can we be creative with the colors?
Yes, you can be creative with the colors. I prefer it if you are creative with the colors. All right, so basically we're just going to color it in pencil. Do it in pencil, don't do it in paint. It's going to be a lot more complicated, right? All right, who understands what they need to do? So this is something we did together, and I need you to do this one and this one at home and put it on Zello. Okay, that was pretty easy. And then of course there's the green part here. All right, does everybody understand what we need to do for this activity? Just take it, just like we did with the horse. We went through stages. We did shapes, 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 and then it turns into a flower. We don't start with the flower. We never say, I'm going to draw a flower. No, 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 no. That's the wrong approach. We need to start with shapes. Does everybody understand?
Yeah.
What have you got so far for homework? You've got to do your horse. I want you to finish your horse. I want you to do the background and color the horse if you want to. I want you to make like a landscape background for the horse. And I want you to draw these flowers, 1, 2, 3. So there's one. You can do another one and then another one on the same page and take a photo and put it on Zello. Now, we have to finish this activity and move to, now, what I like to do when I do this, I like to go over it in Texter and get rid of all the pencil. That's what I like to do. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, but I use a marker so that I can, I like outlining my my images. Now it's not something you need to do to have a nice drawing, but I don't particularly like it when I have pencil. I don't like it when my pencil shows, right? I don't like it when my pencil shows. So I'm going to rub out my pencil, my grey lead, that is. When I say pencil, not the coloured pencil. I like the coloured pencil. And now I'm ready to start colouring in my picture, okay? Now, that's not something everybody needs to do. If they don't like doing it that way, if you don't like outlining it with a marker, that's perfectly okay. And so remember, wherever there's dark, you just have to press a little bit harder. And then when it gets lighter, you just press light. You don't press so hard. All right. And then you just go, and it's going to be a beautiful flower. Now, I think a good artist doesn't necessarily draw flowers like this anymore. You see that? That's a very boring way to draw a flower. I don't want you to draw flowers like that anymore. Oh my goodness. Misso, I'm gonna spotlight you, darling. Add spotlight. Put it up again. Misso, put it up. Oh, check it out. That looks absolutely fantastic. Good girl. What a champion. What a champion. Very nice. All right, guys. Now, I want everybody to put this aside. Make sure that you post it on Zello. I want to see what you've done. Now, everybody needs to go back to our pieces of paper. Are they dry? Are your pictures, are your paintings, well, they're not paintings, but are these pieces of paper dry yet? Yes? Oh, Misso, yours is not quite dry, is it? Okay, mine aren't quite dry because we still have cold weather here. Oh, hang on. My black is dry. All right. I'm just going to use my other ones that I used from another class. So basically, what we need to do, if you watch the video, you would know that we have to create organic shapes and Apple, you're so funny. Apple, look at Apple, everybody. All right. So basically, you need to take your colors and you need to create organic shapes. Now, we need to use geometric shapes, which are the square, circle, and then we need to do the other ones as well. Now, how are we going to kill two birds with one stone? Can everybody see this piece of paper? I have folded it. Yeah, and that way I can get several pictures in one. So here is my, right, I'm just going to, I've folded it. And then what am I going to do? I'm going to draw, I'm going to actually cut out a leaf. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. This is a leaf. How many of these am I going to get now? If I folded it in fours, how many am I going to get? 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I want you to paste these. Oh, that was from my previous class. I'm going to do a geometric shape here. I'm going to draw a love heart, and then I'm going to cut it out. But don't forget, I've actually folded it in half. Can you see that? So now I'm going to get 2 love hearts. So how clever is that? I'm going to get, this is what we call, I kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Okay, so there's my 2 love hearts. Where am I going to put those? I don't know where I'm going to put those, but this is what I want you to do. I want you to make some geometric shapes and some organic shapes, and then I want you to place them on your page and glue them down. All right, you need to glue them. You can't just cut them and leave them. You have to glue them. Now, here I've drawn some organic shapes. That one, that's an oval. So this is going to be my organic shape. I'm going to cut around that and see what that looks like and how I can place that on my black background. Like this, like this, like this, like this. Oh, wow, that looks like some kind of a little bird, doesn't it? You like my little bird? It's not a bird. It's just an organic shape. So here, so I've got all these things going on here. This is what I pasted last time. I pasted these down. All right, I pasted these down last time. Now, where am I going to put all these? This is something you need to figure out. I want you to create a nice composition. When I say composition, I mean, I want you to place all your geometric shapes. I don't know how you're going to do it, but you need to stick them on and create some kind of a design. Now, if you watch the video, you would know what I'm talking about.
Teacher, teacher. You
Yeah.
mean paste it like abstract art?
Yes, this is abstract art. So I need you to get some glue and I need you to paste it down, okay? And I want you to put this on Zella. I want to see the end result. So now, Ben, you weren't here, but this is what we did at the beginning of the class. Can you see this page? It's an A4 page. I folded it in half so I could get a crease, and then I painted one side and then the other side. You see what I've done? And I got 4 of these colors. So these are my 2 colors and these are my other 2 colors. So we need 4 different colors. You choose whatever colors you want. And then we have to do one with a black background. So that's 3 pieces of A4 pages, and then you paint them and you let them dry, and then you create all this abstract art. So you cut out, you see, you cut out all these shapes. Now, if you watch the video, you would see that I made sure, that you would see that she explained this activity, okay? The lady in the video explained this activity, so it shouldn't be a surprise to you what we're doing. So if you're a little bit confused, just go and watch the video. See that? Looks like 2 elephants, don't they? They're back to back, but that is my organic shape. What else am I going to do? I'm going to put in, so can everybody see what I'm doing? I'm going to design my own abstract art by cutting out shapes, whether they're organic. All right, there's one. I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. All right. So just put a bit of glue on there, and I might just put that one there. And you can overlap them as well. Yeah, they don't have to be perfectly like one next to each other. They can overlap. So I'm going to put that one there, right? And I'm just doing this by instinct. I'm not really thinking about it. And I don't want it to look like anything, okay? So please don't make a house or a person. I want it to be completely abstract, right? This is not a cloud. This is not a bird. This is not an elephant. This is completely abstract. I'm just placing things down instinctively. Does everybody understand what they need to do for this activity?
Teacher.
Yeah.
That thing you made hovering in the air looks like a bunch of shapes used as the club on the cloud.
I know, but I don't want it to look like a cloud. I don't want it to look like anything. I want it to be completely abstract, right? So I need you to.
That shape you just made looks like a wig.
That looks like a wig. Yep. Well, I'm just being very clever with my shapes. I'm just putting them pretty much instinctively. I'm just putting them anywhere I want. Okay. Ooh, I like these straight lines as well. So please include geometric shapes and organic shapes. Does everyone know the difference between them? What's a geometric shape? These are geometric shapes. We talked about them at the beginning of the class. Yeah, they're usually very organized shapes. All right, and the organic ones are just like hand drawn. They're just like any shape. They don't really have a name to them. These are organic. See? All right, guys. So far, this is what I've got. I'm not finished yet. I'm just going to keep building. I'm not going to put everything on there. I'm just going to put a few things. Just because I have all these shapes doesn't mean I'm going to use them all. So please be discerning. That means
Teacher Vicki. Teacher
make
Vicki.
decisions.
Well, when you place that shape on that wig you just made, it looks like a portal on a platform view from below.
You can see all these things in there, but I'm just using the shapes and the colors. That's all I'm doing, really. I'm not actually going to think about what it looks like. In fact, I highly recommend you don't do that either. I want everyone to just create from their instincts. Yeah, do not make it look like anything. This is what we call abstract art. All right, is everybody ready to do this for homework and hand it in Zalo? Take a picture of it. Yes. All right. Now I'm going to let you guys go because it's time. Well done to everyone. I know we rushed through the end of this. I'm sorry. Please post your work on Zalo and I'll see you next week. Please, Ben, next time be on time. Okay?
I had math class.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. See you later, guys. Make sure you watch the videos that I send and make sure you have all the handouts for every week's lesson. I'll see you all later. Bye, guys.
I live in Australia like you.
What's that, Mary?
My uncle is live and work in Australia.
Does he now? What part of Australia? Is he in Melbourne or Sydney?
Teacher Vicki. I don't know because I live in Vietnam.
Okay.
Goodbye,
I'm in Melbourne.
Goodbye, teacher.
Bye, Miss O. See you later,
Goodbye.
guys. Bye, everyone. See you next week. Good job. Keep working. Keep doing your artwork. Good job, guys. See ya.
Rồi để cho nó khô đi. Cái bức này mới đều màu đẹp.
Ồ, cây này đẹp, nào đẹp?
Nhưng mà cây lạnh
Hai cái luôn.
là phải ngâm
Cái cây của con là đẹp nhất. Cây của con là đẹp nhất.
Đấy, của mẹ không đẹp. Thôi, ok, để giúp con cho màu hồng đã khô.
Có cái gì nữa?
Màu hồng đã khô, bây giờ mình cùng làm cùng nhau.
Màu đen trước đi, màu đen nãy cô queo rồi.
Ủa, màu đen là bức hình nè.
Là cắt dán lên cái màu đen này.
Đúng, dán lên màu đen này.
Dán cái đẩy.
Màu vàng hết luôn rồi, lại đẩy chứ nữa. Hết rồi.
Cái này bớt nghe tiền lên đó.
Ok.